Good day, grade 11. Are you ready for our next topic? So our lesson for today is about representing real-life situations using rational functions. Let's have first the definition of polynomial function. A polynomial function, p of degree n, is a function that can be written in the form p of x is equal to a sub n x raised to n plus a sub n minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 plus a sub n minus 2 x raised to n minus 2 plus so on, where a sub 0, a sub 1, and so on until a sub n to the elements of real number, where a sub n is not equal to 0 and n is a positive integer. Take note of that. Now, let's go to our main topic, which is real-world applications of rational functions. Let's have this example. The local barangay received a budget of 100,000 pesos to provide medical checkups for the children in the barangay. The amount is to be allotted equally among all the children in the barangay. So take note of the given. We have 100,000 pesos and the word equally allotted among all the children in the barangay. Write an equation representing of the allotted amount per child, which is the y bar variable, versus the total number of children, which is the x variable. So this will be our working equation. Y is equal to 100,000 divided by x. So we know already how much is the budget, but we don't know how many is the children or how many are the children, and we don't know yet how much money will be allotted for each child. Again, meron na tayong 100,000 pesos dito. Hindi natin alam kung ilan ang batang maghahati-hati, kaya nirepresent natin siya as X. Tapos yung magiging sagot, yun yung budget ng bawat isang bata. Okay? So, fill up the table below with the different allotment amounts for different values for the number of children. So, given yung equation na to, y is equal to 100,000 divided by x or over x, ito yung table. So, inassign natin yung value ng x. Kunwari, 10 yung bata. Kunwari, 20. Kunwari, 50, 100, 200, 300, 500, and 1,000 na bata. So, kung 10 na bata yung maghahati-hati sa 100,000 pesos, tigmagkano yung bawat isang bata? So, 100,000 divided by 10, that is 10,000. So, sa isang bata, kung 10 silang maghahati-hati dito, makakakuha sila ng 100,000. Or 10,000. So, kung 20 naman ang maghahati-hati sa 100,000, magkano ang bawat bata? Or magkano ang marireceive ng bawat bata? 5,000. So, again, if x is equal to 50, what is the value of y? 100,000 divided by 50, it is equal to 2,000. Next, if x is equal to 100, y is equal to 1,000. So if x is equal to 200, what is the value of y? 500. Okay? So if x is equal to 300, y is equal to 333 and 33 cents. So if the number of children is 500, what will be the allocated amount, which is y? So it is equal to 200. And if the number of children is 1,000, the allocated amount will be 100 because 100,000 divided by 1,000 is 100. Okay? So next example. The local barangay received a budget of 100,000 pesos to provide medical checkups for the children in the barangay. So katulad siya nung problem natin kanina, pero may konting twist. The amount is to be allotted equally among all the children in the barangay. So katulad nga siya nung kanina, pero may nadagdag. A philanthropist wants to supplement the budget allotted for each child by providing an additional 750 for each child in the barangay. So, kanina, wala tong 750. Paghahatian lang nila tong 100,000 pesos. Okay? So, mag-iiba-iba yung sagot natin, di ba? Pero ngayon, bawat isang bata makaka-receive ng dagdag na 750,000 kahit ilan pa sila. Okay? So, anong magiging working equation natin? So, katulad din ng kanina pero may idadagdag din tayo. Okay? So, eto siya. So, y, which is the allotted amount for each child, divided by 100,000 over x plus 750. So, itong 750 na yan, constant yan. Fix yan sa equation natin. Okay? So, next step will be the same. We will again assign the value of x. So, again, we will use this equation. And let's assign values of x which are 10, 20, 50, 100, 200. So for example, 10 yung number of children natin. Tig magkano sila? So let's divide 100,000 divided by 10 children. Okay, anong magiging sagot doon? It will be 10,000, di ba? Plus 750. So the answer will be 10,750. Okay? How about if the number of children is 20? 20 dito. Ano naman yung allocated amount which is the value of y? So 100,000 divided by 20 equals, and then yung magiging sagot plus 750. Okay, as you can see, we are just replacing x here. Okay, instead of saying x or dividing 100,000 by x, we are dividing 100,000 by our assigned value. Saan galing tong mga values ng x na to? Galing sa atin. Okay? Pwede ka rin mag-assign dyan ng 30. Kung gusto mo, 40. Okay? So, if our x is 20, the number of children is 20, our allocated amount will be 5,750. And if our number of children is 50, allocated amount is 2,750. If 100, ayan, 1,750. And if it's 200, it will be 1,250. Okay? Okay. Now, let's move on to rational function. What is a rational function? A rational function of the f of x is equal to p of x over q of x. Where? Ito yung condition. P of x and G of x are polynomial functions. And Q of x is not the zero function. Hindi siya pwede maging zero. Okay? Kasi magiging undefined siya. The domain of f of x is the set of all values x where q of x is equal to 0. Okay? So, we have the words polynomial functions here. Okay? So, mamaya we will tackle about the definition of polynomial functions. But as you can see, when we say rational function, okay? Pag kasi sinabi nating function, meron laging f of x. Okay? Or any letter here aside from f. And then when we say rational, it is always A over B. Okay? Meron laging numerator and denominator. Okay? So let's have some example. In an organ pipe, the frequency F of vibration of air is inversely proportional to the length L of the pipe. Suppose that the frequency of vibration in a 10-foot pipe is 54 vibrations per second. Express F as a function of L. So we have the word here, inversely proportional. Okay, ano nga ba yung equation kapag inversely proportional? Okay, so let's have this solution. Since F is inversely proportional to L, then ito yung magiging equation natin. Okay, F is the frequency is equal to K over L, which is the length. Where did we got K here? So K is the constant of proportionality. Laging meron yan. Okay? Laging meron tong K na to. Okay, so our formula here is F is equal to K over L. And then what are given? L is equal to 10. Then F is equal to 54. Thus, so ano yung nawawala dito? Meron na tayong value ng F, meron na rin tayong value ng L. Nawawala yung value ng K. Now, let's solve for K. Why do we need to solve for K? For us to have the equation nito. Express F as a function of L. Okay? Hindi kasi natin pwedeng sabihin na F is equal to K over L lang. Okay? So, let's solve for the value of K first. So, 54 galing dito. 10 galing dito. Nawawala yung value ng K. Di pa natin alam kung ano yung value ng K. Okay? So, again, saan galing to? Dun sa problem. Okay? Sinubstitute lang natin from our equation. Okay? So, let's solve for the value of K. So, of course, we have to cross-multiply this. 54 times 10, and then K times 1. Okay? Ma'am, saan po yung 1? So, again, all, the denominator of all whole number is always 1. Okay, now, 54 times 10. Yan. So, K is equal to 540. So, we have already the value of K. What will be our next step? So, thus, the function f of L, ayan na, is equal to 540 over L. Represents f as a function of L. So, eto na yun yung magiging final answer natin. Where did we got f of L? Dito, yung function, okay? Yung L, ay ito sa formula. 540, sinubstitute natin yung value ng K. Okay? Next example. The distance from Manila to Baguio is around 250 kilometers. Around 250 kilometers. Okay? First question. How long will it take you to get to Baguio if your average speed is 25 kilometers per hour? And then, what if it's 40 kilometers per hour? What if naman bumilis ka ng konti, which is 50 kilometers, or bumagal ka ng, bumilis ka ng konti, 50 kilometers per hour? So, we are asking about time here, right? How long? How long will it take you to get to the Baguio? If given this number of kilometers per hour. Okay, if your speed are 25, 40, and 50. So, the distance is calculated as the product of speed and time. So, ang magiging formula natin dito is D, or distance, is equal to speed times time. So, we can get the time by dividing distance by the speed. So, we don't have time here. Okay? The distance is already given. The speed is already given. Pero nawawala daw yung time. Because our question here is how long. Okay? So, we can get the time by dividing distance by the speed. Given yung distance, again, given yung speed din. Okay? So, question number 1. Given yung 250 from our problem, given din yung 25 kilometers per hour. So, of course, we'll just divide. 250 divided by 25, it's 10 hours. So, 10 hours ka daw makakarating sa Baguio kung 25 kilometers per hour ang takbo mo. Okay? Next one. 25 or 250 kilometers divided by 40 kilometers per hour is equal to 6.25 hours. So, ito naman, kung mabilis-bilis ka ng konti, sa loob ng 6 hours and 25 hours, makakarating ka ng Baguio kung 40 kilometers per hour ang takbo mo. Last one will be 5 hours if yung average speed mo is 50 kilometers per hour. Okay? So, I hope you have learned something from this lesson. See you on our next topic. Bye!